Hello everyone, welcome back to Train. Today we're going to explore an extremely helpful feature in Microsoft Copilot, how to save your prompts so you can reuse them later. It's a small detail, but once you start using it, it can really change how you work. Let's start with why this matters. When you use Copilot, whether in Word, Excel, Outlook, or Teams, you're often experimenting with how to phrase your requests. You might start with a general idea, adjust it a few times, and finally land on the version that gives you the perfect result. Maybe it's a clear summary, a polished rewrite, or a well-structured chart. The problem is the next time you need that same outcome, you'd have to go through the entire process again, unless you save the prompt. An advantage of saving prompts is consistency. If you work on a team, sharing your saved prompts means everyone gets similar results. For example, a marketing team might all use the same saved prompt for generating product descriptions, so the tone and structure stay consistent across the brand. It's also worth pointing out that saving prompts cuts down on mental effort. You don't have to remember exactly how you worded that great request last week. You already have it stored and ready to go. That frees you up to focus on the actual content, not on re-engineering the input. Okay, so here's how it works in practice. Once Copilot generates a result you like, simply type, "Write that as a reusable prompt so I can use it again later." Copilot will automatically take the back and forth conversation you just had and distill it into one clean, ready-to-use instruction. Think of it like capturing the formula behind your success, so you can rerun it at any time. Now, let's talk about where to keep these saved prompts. You can build a personal prompt library. Some people like to keep them in a Word document or OneNote page, while others prefer to pin them in a Teams channel so they're easy to access. The method doesn't matter as much as being consistent. Over time, this becomes a toolbox of reliable commands you know will work. Here are a few real examples. In Outlook, you might save a prompt like, "Summarize this email thread into 3 bullet points with action items." That way, whenever a long chain of emails comes in, you paste the prompt and instantly get the key takeaways. In Word, you could have a prompt that says, "Rewrite the section in a more formal, professional tone suitable for an executive report." No need to reinvent the phrasing. You just have to reuse it. And in Excel, maybe you create one that says, "Analyze this table of sales data and generate a line chart showing quarterly growth trends." The same command works every time, no matter the data set. So the workflow is simple. Experiment with Copilot until you get a result you like. Ask Copilot to rewrite it as a reusable prompt. Save it in your own prompt library and reuse it whenever the task comes up again. So in short, saving prompts turns trial and error into a repeatable system. It makes your work faster, more consistent, and much easier to manage over time. That's how you can save prompts in Microsoft Copilot and build your own personal library of shortcuts for the tasks that you do most often. So with that being said, please click the like and subscribe button and see you next time.